In the realm of the ancient Indian fables, a tale resonates, one of friendship, betrayal, and wisdom. It is the tale of Mitra Bhedha, the loss of friends. Our story begins in a kingdom ruled by a mighty lion, King Pingalaka. His power was unquestioned, his roar echoing throughout his vast territory. By his side, advising him with cunning and insight, was Damnak, a jackal of uncommon wisdom. Yet, for all his strength and the wisdom of his minister, King Pingalaka was restless, longing for a companion that was his equal. Enter Sanjivaka, a bull of remarkable strength and health. He was a sight to behold. Sanjivaka was unlike any other creature in the kingdom. His muscles rippled under his sleek coat, his eyes shone with intelligence, and his voice, when he bellowed, was as powerful as the Lion King's roar. One day, King Pingalaka chanced upon Sanjivaka. The sight of the robust bull, his raw power and vitality, captivated the Lion King. He was intrigued, drawn to this creature who was so unlike him yet seemed so similar. King Pingalaka recognized in Sanjivaka a kindred spirit, a potential friend who could stand by his side not out of fear or obligation, but out of mutual respect and admiration. So, King Pingalaka sought the bull's friendship. He approached Sanjivaka not as a king, but as an equal. To his surprise and delight, Sanjivaka accepted his offer of friendship. The bull, too, had been longing for a companion who could match his strength and will. With the wise jackal Damnak watching silently, a bond was formed between the Lion King and the bull. It was a friendship that defied the natural order, a lion and a bull walking side by side, their voices blending in a powerful duet that echoed across the kingdom. And so, a peculiar friendship was forged between the Lion King and the bull, a friendship that would test the wisdom of the wise jackal minister. In the heart of the jungle, an unlikely alliance was taking shape, as the mighty Lion King, Pingalaka, and the robust bull, Sanjivaka, spent their days in companionship. An unusual pairing, you might think, a carnivorous king and a herbivorous subject, yet their bond was as strong as the mighty banyan tree that stood tall in the heart of their kingdom. Their friendship was a spectacle, a sight to behold. Whispers of their camaraderie echoed through the dense foliage, rustling leaves and bustling creatures alike. The jungle was abuzz with tales of their shared laughter, their mutual respect, their shared wisdom. The lion and the bull, companions, confidants, friends. Yet with every sunrise, there was an undercurrent of unease that seemed to ripple through the kingdom. The wise minister, Damnak, a jackal of great intellect and cunning, began to feel a sense of displacement. He, the trusted advisor to the king, the voice of reason in the chaos, felt threatened by this blossoming friendship. His position, his authority, his influence all seemed to be overshadowed by the growing bond between the king and the bull. Damnak, with his sharp eyes and sharper mind, watched from the sidelines. The jackal, once the king's right hand, now felt overlooked and sidelined. He saw his king's attention diverting, his priorities shifting. He saw the bull gaining favor, his words holding weight, his presence commanding respect. A sense of fear began to creep into Damnak's heart. Fear of losing his position, his relevance, his power. As the days passed, the friendship between Pingalaka and Sanjivaka only grew stronger. They laughed together, they shared meals, they discussed matters of importance. Their bond was a testament to the power of friendship, a beacon of hope in the wild jungle. But as the bonds of friendship strengthened, seeds of doubt and fear were being sown in the heart of the wise minister. The jungle, once a place of peace and harmony, was slowly becoming a stage for a play of power, deceit, and betrayal. And as the curtain was about to rise, the audience waited with bated breath for the drama to unfold. Fear and jealousy are powerful motivators, even for the wise and cunning, and so began the dark plot of Damnak, the jackal minister. The cunning jackal, advisor to the Lion King, was not one to sit idly by as the bond between his monarch and the bull Sanjivaka grew stronger. He perceived their friendship as a threat, a potential obstruction to his influence and power. Feeding off his own insecurities, Damnak hatched a plan, a plot so dark it would cast a shadow over the kingdom. He sought to drive a wedge between the king and his newfound friend, to shatter the bond they had formed. The jackal knew that fear, above all, could turn even the strongest allies into foes. And so, he decided to sow the seeds of suspicion in the Lion King's mind. In the stillness of the night, Damnak approached the king, his voice a whisper of treachery. He spun a tale of deceit, painting Sanjivaka as a traitor plotting to usurp the throne. The bull, he claimed, was not content with his peaceful life in the jungle. The jackal's story grew darker with each passing moment, filling the lion's mind with doubt and fear. He painted a terrifying picture of a rebellion led by the bull, of a kingdom in chaos, and a throne stolen away. The Lion King, caught in the web of Damnak's words, began to question the intentions of his friend. The seeds of suspicion, once sown, were now sprouting roots of distrust. Damnak's plot was working. The friendship that had once been the talk of the kingdom was now shrouded in uncertainty and suspicion. In the shadows of deceit, the bond of friendship was being unknowingly gnawed away. The plot of betrayal was set in motion, a testament to the destructive power of fear and jealousy. The kingdom was on the brink of a crisis, and the fate of the bond between a lion and a bull hung in the balance. In the world of power and treachery, trust is a fragile thing. And so, the Lion King's trust in his friend was shattered by the cunning words of his minister. From the shadows of his court, Damnak, the crafty jackal minister, whispered insidious words into the Lion King's ear. He painted vivid images of betrayal and conspiracy, all masterminded by the innocent bull, Sanjivaka. The seed of doubt was sown, and it bore the bitter fruit of mistrust. The Lion King, swayed by Damnak's silver tongue, made a decision that he would live to regret. In the dead of night, the king crept towards Sanjivaka's dwelling, his heart heavy with despair, yet resolute in his decision. A decision made under the influence of deceit, a decision that would rob the jungle of its harmony. With a swift and powerful strike, the Lion King ended the life of his dear friend, Sanjivaka. The following day, the king discovered the truth. The veil of deceit woven by Damnak was finally lifted, revealing the innocence of Sanjivaka. The king's heart was filled with a deep and profound regret. His roar of sorrow echoed through the silent jungle, a mournful dirge for a friend lost to treachery. The king was left with nothing but the bitter taste of guilt and a kingdom filled with fear. The joyous laughter and playful banter that once filled the royal court were replaced by hushed whispers and fearful glances. Damnak, the crafty minister, watched from the shadows, a triumphant smirk playing on his lips. His plan had succeeded, the king was alone, and he held the reins of power. In the end, the jungle was left with a sorrowful king, a triumphant minister, and a tale of lost friendship. Our tale may be an ancient one, but its lessons are timeless. It stands as a stark reminder of the destructive power of deceit and the tragic consequences of misplaced trust. As we delve into the moral fabric of this ancient fable, we are confronted with a stark reflection of our own humanity. The story of Mitra Bhedha is not just an age-old tale of friendship and betrayal. It is a mirror held up to our own actions and choices, a testament to the destructive power of suspicion and deceit. In the heart of this narrative, we find a friendship torn asunder by the whispering of a deceitful jackal. It is a reminder of the fragility of trust, the cornerstone of any relationship. The bull and the lion, once friends, are driven apart by the machinations of the jackal. Their bond, once strong, shatters under the weight of suspicion and fear. The story underscores the importance of faith in friendship. Trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild. It takes a lifetime to earn and a moment to lose. The lion's regretful lamentation at the end of the tale is a poignant reminder of this truth. His friend, the bull, is gone, undone by the lion's own hand, driven by fear and jealousy. But the tale also speaks to the consequences of letting these darker emotions rule our decisions. The lion, once a mighty king, is left alone and remorseful, his kingdom shrouded in the shadows of his own tragic mistake. His actions, spurred by fear and jealousy, lead not to his preservation, but to his own downfall. The cunning of the jackal, while successful in the short term, brings about a hollow victory. The kingdom is left without its noble bull, the lion without his friend, and the jackal, in his deceit, has sown the seeds of his own eventual downfall. In the end, it is not the strength of the lion or the bull that prevails, but the cunning of the jackal. But at what cost? The loss of a friend, the remorse of a king, and a kingdom left in the shadows of a tragic tale.